Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time we'll be exploring a children's story.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Indigo by Codapause.
Okay.
Now, it's about the bond between a woman named Pam and her guide dog, Indigo.
Mm.
And it's packed with some really profound insights about life, love, and loss.
I mean, it's amazing how stories meant for kids
Right.
can sometimes have that kind of depth.
Yeah.
Like Indigo, it's not just a feel-good animal story.
Yeah.
It really explores the human experience.
Yeah. Cleverly disguised as
Yeah.
a story about a woman and her dog.
Exactly.
And we're going to unpack that today.
Cool.
So what can we learn from Indigo's story about living a meaningful life even when things are hard?
Yeah.
The story doesn't waste any time in establishing that Indigo was more than just a working dog.
Right.
This wasn't just about, helping Pam get around.
Right.
Indigo really brought a special kind of joy and light into Pam's life.
The author uses such vivid descriptions.
Yes.
It's not just Indigo guided Pam. It's the way that the story describes how Indigo gave Pam this confidence, this freedom.
Totally.
You can really feel the depth of their connection.
It's like Indigo gave Pam a whole new lease on life.
Absolutely.
Right.
And what I find so fascinating is how this story highlights these simple moments.
Yeah.
The everyday moments that Pam and Indigo cherish together.
Yeah.
Like walks in the park,
Yeah.
playing fetch,
Yeah.
or just cuddling on the couch. It's this nice reminder that joy can often be found in these ordinary moments.
Absolutely. It's in those small moments that their bond is truly, solidified.
Yeah.
But the story doesn't shy away from the hard parts. We see Indigo's health decline, and Pam's faith really becomes central in how she faces this challenge.
Yeah, it's remarkable how she actually prays for Indigo.
Yeah.
Not for a miracle cure or anything like that, but for Indigo to feel loved and cared for.
During her final days.
Yeah, in her final days.
It
It really says a lot about Pam, about her empathy.
her understanding of Indigo's needs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wanting the best for Indigo.
Even if that means letting go.
Yeah, it's a powerful lesson in selfless love.
It is.
And actually, speaking of love,
Yeah.
the story really shows how Pam's family shares in this love for Indigo.
Oh, yeah.
They grieve together, they share memories,
Yeah.
they support Pam.
And it really shows that pets are truly members of the family.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, their impact goes beyond just the person they belong to.
Right.
Indigo becomes part of their whole story.
Their collective story, and her absence is felt by everyone.
Yeah, it really is.
But despite the sadness, the story never lets us forget about Indigo's strength and courage.
Right.
Even in her final days, she's a source of strength for Pam, even as her own body weakens.
I love the language that's used to describe Indigo.
Oh, me too.
In those final moments,
Yeah.
her eyes are still filled with love and understanding. Her spirit is strong, even as her body fades.
It's so powerful.
Yeah, there's this sense of peace coming from her,
Yeah.
even though she's facing her own mortality.
She's teaching Pam
Yeah.
and us too
Yeah.
how to face those difficult situations.
A grace,
With
yeah.
dignity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the story doesn't shy away from the sadness of goodbye, but it's framed with so much love,
Totally.
so much gratitude.
It's a powerful reminder that even in loss, there can be peace and beauty.
Yeah, that image of Pam whispering to Indigo, thanking her for her love and service.
It's so poignant.
It's incredible. It really speaks to how deep their connection was.
And the respect that Pam had for Indigo.
Right to the very end.
Right to the end, yeah.
And it emphasizes that their bond goes beyond just the physical world.
Definitely.
Now, the story touches upon the Rainbow Bridge, where pets go after they pass.
It gives this sense of hope and comfort to Pam, who believes in the afterlife.
Yeah, her face really shines through.
Right.
The Rainbow Bridge is a way to understand death. And it provides this comfort in the belief that Indigo's not truly gone.
Yeah, it's a beautiful concept, offering comfort in the face of loss.
And even though Indigo is physically gone, her memory guides and inspires Pam and her family.
It's like her spirit lives on in their hearts.
It's a powerful testament to the enduring power of love and memory.
Absolutely.
What do you say?
Yeah, even in the face of loss, those lessons we learn and the love we share continue to shape us.
Yeah.
They guide our path.
It's about carrying those we've lost in our hearts and letting their memory inspire us to live good lives.
Yeah, to honor their legacy.
Lives that honor their legacy. Exactly. And this isn't just about holding on to the past.
Right.
The story shows Pam moving forward with hope, with love, embracing the future.
Knowing that Indigo would want her to be happy.
It speaks to the resilience of the human spirit. and the healing power of time.
It's not forgetting, but finding a way to live fully.
Joyfully.
Joyfully.
Just like Indigo would have wanted him.
Exactly.
But you know what makes this story so extraordinary? It's not just the emotional connection.
Yeah, what is it?
It's that their bond breaks through all limitations. It challenges our ideas about what a relationship between a human and animal can be.
You're right.
It makes us rethink how deeply animals feel and the impact they have on us.
And it highlights the importance of appreciating every living being.
Every living being's gifts, yes.
Yes.
But how does Pam manage to actually find comfort in her memories of Indigo?
That's where the power of memory comes in.
Right.
It acts as a bridge between then and now, letting us keep those we've lost alive in our hearts.
Right, right.
It's not about dwelling in the past, but using those lessons in love to live in the present.
Right. It's like they become a source of strength.
Exactly.
Oh.
The story shows this so well.
How so?
When Pam thinks back to Indigo chasing butterflies in the park,
oh, yeah.
it's not just any memory.
Right.
It represents the joy and innocence that Indigo brought to her life.
Right.
It's a feeling she can return to whenever he needs to remember their bond.
That's beautiful. It's like she carries a piece of Indigo with her always.
Exactly.
And that brings us to a really crucial point.
Okay.
It's not just about dealing with loss.
Okay.
It's about finding ways to keep the spirit of those we've lost alive within us.
Yeah, it's about letting their love shape our lives.
So true.
That's what makes this story so powerful.
Yeah.
It shows that loss isn't just about sadness.
Right.
It can be about finding ways to keep that spirit alive in us.
Yeah.
And letting their love continue to shape us.
So it's like Indigo's spirit becomes this guiding light for Pam.
Exactly.
Even after she's gone.
It's about taking what Indigo was.
Okay.
Her loyalty, her courage, her love.
Yeah.
And letting those qualities guide her actions.
But what about us listening?
Yeah.
Why should this story matter to us?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
On the surface, it's this heartwarming story about a bond.
Right.
But it's so much more.
Yeah.
If you look closer, it offers real insights.
Into what?
Into love, loss, and resilience.
Right.
It reminds us that love comes in many forms.
Yeah.
And the connections we make
with humans and animals
really shape our lives.
Yeah. And to cherish every moment.
Yeah.
Find joy in the little things.
Find joy.
Face challenges with grace.
Yeah. Like Indigo did.
Like Indigo did, exactly.
Exactly.
And to keep the memory of those we've lost alive.
Yeah. Letting their love guide us.
Beautiful.
It's a testament to how strong love is.
Yeah.
Even when we face loss.
Even in the face of loss, yes.
And a reminder that even though loved ones might be gone, their spirit can live on in our hearts.
I love that. Beautifully put. That message is so strong.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you lost a pet or not.
It's about love transcending those boundaries.
And leaving a lasting impact.
Exactly. It's a story that makes you think.
Yeah.
Long after you're done reading it.
Makes you appreciate those connections in your own life.
Yeah. The special relationships.
So important to cherish them.
And learn from them.
Yeah.
You know, Indigo taught Pam so much.
About what?
About love, loyalty, patience, resilience.
Yeah.
These are all qualities that can enrich anyone's life.
So true. And you know what else?
What?
Even though it focuses on Pam's experience,
right?
It feels so universal.
Totally.
It's about love, loss, and searching for meaning.
It goes beyond just Pam and Indigo.
Yeah.
It speaks to that human experience of connecting with another being.
Yeah.
Feeling the joy they bring.
Yeah.
And dealing with the pain when they're gone.
And I think that's why it resonates so strongly with people.
Yep.
It reminds us that even in tough times, love can guide us. Memory can comfort us.
And hope can lead us forward.
Hope can lead us forward. I love that.
It's a reminder that while grief is part of life, so is resilience.
Yeah.
Pam's journey shows us that we can find healing.
Even joy after loss. Like carrying that love and those lessons with us. So as we wrap up this first part of our deep dive into Indigo, what's the one thing you hope our listeners take away?
I think it's this. Love endures. Even with loss, the love we share, the memories, the lessons we learn, they continue to shape us.
Yeah.
They guide us.
They guide us, yeah.
Indigo might be gone, but her spirit lives on in Pam's heart.
Yeah.
Inspiring her to live a life full of hope and love.
Beautiful. Beautifully said. And I think that's a message we can all hold on to.
Definitely.
So listener, remember the story of Indigo.
Yeah.
Let it inspire you to cherish your loved ones.
Yeah.
Find strength in your memories.
And embrace the future.
Embrace the future with hope and love.
With hope and love.
And that's a wrap on this part of our deep dive.
Okay.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep those deep dives going.
Keep them going.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting how the story doesn't just gloss over the whole grief and healing process. Pam doesn't just like snap out of it. After Indigo passes, she really looks for ways to keep Indigo's memory alive.
Yeah.
But also allows herself to move on.
It's not about replacing Indigo.
Right.
It's about honoring her.
Honoring her.
By living a good life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one way she does this is by focusing on the lessons Indigo taught her.
Okay.
Throughout the story.
Yeah.
There were these subtle moments where Indigo's actions, her loyalty, her gentleness, they kind of act as lessons for Pam.
And for us.
And for us as readers,
It was like she was a teacher in disguise.
Yeah, a teacher in disguise.
Yeah.
Sharing wisdom without ever saying a word.
And these lessons aren't just about training or obedience.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah, they're about things like loyalty.
Compassion.
Living in the moment.
Facing your challenges.
With courage.
With courage, yeah.
You know, it's easy to think of the children's story as simple.
Yeah.
But the way Indigo weaves these lessons in...
It's so clever.
It really is.
It shows how good storytelling can teach and inspire at any age.
I remember that part where Indigo would nudge Pam's hand when she was feeling down.
Yeah, with her nose.
Yeah, it was such a small gesture.
But it always brought Pam back.
Back to the present.
Yeah, like grounding her.
Yeah, reminding her of the simple things.
Yeah, pulling her out of her head.
It's a lesson we could all use.
Oh, for sure.
In this crazy, fast-paced world.
Yeah, you get caught up in all the thoughts.
You forget to pause.
Or breathe.
To appreciate those small, beautiful moments.
And Indigo, she just embodies that.
That presence.
That presence. Finding joy in the simplest things.
A walk in the park.
The breeze.
The sun.
It's beautiful.
It's a reminder that happiness isn't about achievements.
Or possessions.
It's about appreciating what you have.
Exactly.
What really moved me was how the community rallied around Pam.
During Indigo's illness.
Yeah.
It wasn't just Pam grieving.
The whole community.
Yeah, they'd come to love Indigo too.
It shows how one life can have such a ripple effect.
Yeah.
Indigo touched so many people.
And they came together
to support.
To celebrate. It's like shared grief can be a source of strength.
Absolutely.
And connection.
It shows you don't have to go through tough times alone.
Yeah. Just knowing you're not alone.
Can be all the difference.
It's about that shared humanity.
Yeah.
That connects us.
Even in loss.
The story ends on such a hopeful note.
Right.
Pam keeps living her life.
With Indigo in her heart.
Yeah. And she even gets another guide dog.
It shows so much about her character.
Yeah, her understanding of love.
It's not replacing.
It's about honoring.
Yeah, by continuing to live a life of purpose.
Embracing the future.
While still cherishing the past.
And it shows that love can exist in different ways.
Yeah, opening yourself up to new connections.
Doesn't diminish the love for those you've lost.
And Pam, continuing to work with guide dogs, shows how dedicated she is to living a full life.
Yeah, she doesn't let Indigo's passing define her.
It's a powerful message about resilience.
Life goes on.
But it's not just moving on.
It's taking those lessons with you.
Honoring them.
Integrating them. Into your life.
So as we go deeper into Indigo, we see this isn't just the simple story.
There's so much there.
But what is it about this story that speaks to people so deeply?
I think it's a few things.
Okay.
First, that love for animals.
Especially dogs.
Especially dogs. Their loyalty.
Yeah.
Their unconditional love.
Yeah.
It really resonates with us.
It's like they show us the best parts of ourselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in a world that can be so tough.
Yeah.
That pure love is so comforting.
Reminds us that they're still good.
Yeah.
But the story goes beyond just that love.
It shows the complexity.
And the challenges.
But also that deep joy.
It shows that relationships,
even with animals,
aren't always easy.
They take work.
Understanding.
Indigo shows that, we see Pam struggling.
With Indigo's health.
Making tough choices.
Saying goodbye.
But it's through those challenges.
That their bond shines through.
Yeah, it's not just surface level.
It's deep.
Yeah, forge through those experiences.
The good and the bad. That's what makes it relatable. We've all had relationships like that.
The ones that change us?
Leave a mark.
It also shows that unique bond.
Between humans and animals.
Especially service animals.
It gives us a look into a world we might not know.
How animals can empower people.
It challenges how we think about disability.
It shows Pam's strength.
Resilience.
Navigating the world.
With Indigo's help.
And it highlights accessibility.
Inclusion.
That everyone deserves to live a full life.
But it goes beyond just the practical side.
It's about the emotional depth.
That companionship.
Yeah, that support.
That sense of purpose.
It shows that animals are more than pets.
Family.
Confidants.
And in a world that can be so isolating.
That companionship is so important.
I think that's another reason it connects with readers.
It reminds us of the impact animals have on us.
Not just physically.
Emotionally.
Spiritually.
It celebrates connection.
Resilience.
The legacy of love.
But there's something we haven't fully explored yet.
What's that?
The role of faith.
In Pam's journey.
Yeah, it plays a big role.
In how she copes.
With Indigo's illness.
And passing.
It's not just a background thing.
It's woven in.
Yeah, it guides her actions, her thoughts, her comfort.
Especially her belief in the Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, it gives her that hope.
Of being reunited.
But it doesn't force that belief on us.
It's just one way of understanding.
One framework.
It's powerful because it doesn't give easy answers.
It's just part of Pam's experience.
Yeah, you can connect with it however you want.
Even if you don't share her beliefs.
There's something comforting
about that idea
of a place where our pets go.
It goes beyond religion.
Yeah, it's that desire for connection.
Continuity.
Hope that death isn't the end.
And through her faith,
Pam finds the strength
to keep going.
To embrace new things.
To live a life with purpose.
It's not about denying the pain.
It's finding a way to hold on to that love.
And those memories.
While still healing.
Yeah.
As we unpack Indigo more,
yeah,
we see it's not just a children's story.
It's about so much more.
Love, resilience,
and faith.
How our beliefs shape us.
And give us comfort.
And while it's about Tam,
it speaks to all of us.
About finding meaning.
Cherishing our loved ones.
Finding the strength to move forward.
It reminds us that love lasts.
Hope is possible.
And even in darkness,
there's light.
It's a powerful message.
It really is.
For everyone.
It's a testament to the power of stories.
To teach us.
To remind us what matters.
As we finish this part of our dive,
yeah,
it's clear Indigo is more than just a story.
It's a deep look at what it means to be human.
A celebration of love.
A testament to the strength we all have.
And in the last part,
yeah,
we'll go even deeper.
Exploring its meaning for us.
And how we can apply its wisdom.
To our own lives. Thinking about Indigo, it makes me think about legacy. What does it even mean to leave a mark on the world?
That's a big question.
How can we live lives that matter?
I think Indigo gives us some answers.
Okay.
Indigo's legacy isn't about big achievements.
Right.
Or money.
Yeah.
It's about the small ways she touched people.
Like her kindness.
Her loyalty.
The joy she gave Pam.
Those are the things that matter.
It's a reminder that legacy isn't about what you have.
It's about your impact.
On others.
Yeah, the love you share, the connections you make.
Inspiring others to be better.
Keep your bet.
More compassionate.
It's like Indigo's spirit lives on in them.
Pushing them to be better.
And we can apply that to our own lives.
Even if we don't change the whole world.
Right. Even small acts of kindness.
Little moments of connection.
They could ripple out further than we think.
So if not about fame or fortune.
It's about living a life with meaning.
A life with purpose.
And Indigo shows us how.
Finding joy in the simple things.
Building strong connections.
Facing challenges head on.
Embracing the moment.
Seeing the beauty around us.
Leaving the world better than we found it.
I'm so grateful for stories like this.
Me too.
They remind us of the good in the world.
Yeah.
They inspire us to live better.
To find hope.
Even when things are hard.
Indigo is a gift.
Yeah.
A reminder.